Hey, morning everybody. Michelle is here, up and at it, ready to take on the day. I just want to come through and just kind of share some stuff that kind of popped in my head about the many things, the many factors that we're facing with the preservation of Black history or history of those human beings of color and the continual attempts at attempting to either erode it, erase it, ban it, destroy it. And I just want to share, based on how I feel about this situation, based on how I'm sensing and receiving of this information. As I said, no history is lost per se. If it's the physical, it's the materialness of it. Yes, it does. It may not be seen per se, but in each case, the results always remain. You have to keep that in mind. Materialistically, most things would have, most things do kind of dissolve themselves over the course of time. Meaning, what I'm saying is, particular customs, traditions, and such. And however, they will always exist. If that makes sense to you. Nothing is ever lost. And so that's why I say it's about the thoughts and how we creatively counter what's happening quite easily. And that's via thoughts and thinking properly and thinking clearly about your intentions. Now, if your intentions involve retaliation, then it's just going to feed into that constant energy of destruction that continues as well. One action creates another action, or it continues and continues and continues. So just know that the results of the Black Americans and the other people of color, but more so let's talk Black Americans right now. The contributions to this planet cannot be erased. However, only materialistically, only sometimes in a materialistic form. But the developments, discoveries continue forever. And again, it just requires the proper thinking about an intention and not let it always be about what you see. The materialness of your intention or what you wish for or want. Because you have to answer that. What do you want? First of all, before that, you need to know who you are. Okay. And what am I? Who am I? What am I? And what do I want? What do I want? And make it more so of a different thought process about, okay, because when people know that you enjoy a certain materialistic value or object, that will be their target all the time. So I'm going to help. I know I'm going to help, and I know others are going to help. But, the descendants are the ones that are going to be, having to deal with a whole lot of, the chaos and destruction that we've caused. Our descendants will. Now, those of us remaining such, and those of us, I'm 58 years old, we can still make a contribution, always make a contribution. We can always make an impact. We can always discover, develop. That never stops. No matter what the opposition is. The opposition will always be there. Always be there. And, but you just have to remember who you are, and what you want. What do you want? And it has to be more than something materialistically. Something that I can see, and touch, and hear. It just requires another creative means of preservation, and allow those other forces of disbelief in their behaviors. It'll those things have to be dealt with as well, and they will be. That is the law of the land, creation, whatever. Just know that there's a reason to really smile in the midst of all of this, because of the brilliancy, the strength, the power, the knowledge. I mean, I can go on and on about our ancestors or our lineage of Black Americans. There's more reason to smile, actually. And because these efforts to always, in my opinion, eliminate us, if you're conscious and awake, you'll see it. And that's why those forces are attempting to put you back to sleep. Keep it in mind. Peace and love. I'll get back with you later.